now that I really kind of feel like I know the mind and just how Errol Spence and Derrick James is approaching these fights, I think I kind of got a good idea on what they finna do in this Terence Crawford fight, man. This is just a theory of mine, but check it out. Errol Spence has always been saying that when he's disciplined and he's on his game and he's training and he's focused and, you know, he 100% boxing, he always want to get his weight down before camp. And if you look at him right now, Errol Spence look like he probably about 165, 170 pounds damn near. You know what I mean? Like, he looked big at that weight at them press conferences. What I think they on is, when you think about it, okay, let's just look at it from a stylistic standpoint. Me knowing that Derrick James understand his boxing, Terence Crawford's only way to be able to beat Errol Spence is by knockout. That's the only way he can beat him, is by knockout. His style is not built to beat a Errol Spence style on points. It's just not. So, with that being said, man, I think that Errol Spence and Derrick James is keeping Errol Spence at that weight that he's at right now so his body can acclimate to that weight that he's at. Once his body acclimates to that weight, then he start losing weight and then weigh in and then he rehydrate back to the size that he is right now. I think that they going to try to walk through Terence Crawford. I think they're going to try to walk through Terence Crawford. And then when you think about the mindset, I mean, what Errol Spence has been saying in the press conferences, I'm going to break you. I'm going to break you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to punish you. This going to be a war. This going to be a war of attrition. Skills ain't going to matter. I'm going to break you. And Terence Crawford going to be his huckleberry. Because if anybody know Terence Crawford, he going to accept the challenge. If you say you're going to break him, that's going to touch his pride. That's going to touch his ego. And Terence Crawford got the biggest ego in the world. Once Errol Spence is putting that out there, Terence Crawford is going to accept that challenge. I think that they trying to put that in his head so Terence Crawford can try to fight that fight. And the only way, if you knowing from a stylistic standpoint that their only way of winning, that Terence Crawford's only way of winning is by knockout, what you do to combat that? Be able to absorb them. Come in there big as hell and absorb them. Be able to take all them shots. So not only is you going to be able to take all his shots, you're going to be big and strong as hell to put that punishment on him. They about to go in here and destroy Terence Crawford, man. I'm telling you. And when you think about it, all Errol Spence really gonna need to win that fight is his discipline on offense and defense, and his discipline with his footwork, his jab, which the jab is a lose-lose for Terence Crawford when you really think about it, because in the orthodox stance, that's the best way to take the jab away. Well, Errol Spence is used to jabbing orthodox fighters. Then if Terence Crawford go to the style that he's most comfortable with, which is the southpaw stance, that's easier for Errol Spence to really get his jab off. So that's a lose-lose situation for Terence Crawford. So as long as Errol Spence got his jab, as long as he got his discipline on offense and defense and his discipline with his footwork and his chin, that's all he needs, because he's the more fundamentally sound fighter. He might not be as fast as he would be with adding the extra weight, but Terence Crawford already got the speed advantage. He already got the speed advantage on offense and defense. I mean, yeah, from a footwork standpoint and from a hand speed standpoint. He already got the speed. So Errol Spence is just gonna need his discipline, his chin, his jab. And they finna walk through Terence Crawford. They finna walk through him. But hey, that's just my opinion on it, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like the video, subscribe, share the videos, man. If you like what you're hearing, tap in with me, man. I'm gone.